Give me like.
I had to wait a fucking full 6 days for them to actually release. Oh, wrong phone. Anyway, sorry if I'm telling you shit you might not even care about.
Let's see. Where?
So,
Which game are you on?
Wizards 101. I was gonna go on Call of Duty because I wasn't expecting anyone to be on right now.
That's probably what we're hopping on.
Probably. It's not the only game you guys ever play.
I'm mainly on Wizard, but we're about to hop on COD. Cause I game shared off my cousin, and DB's got the free trial for it currently.
We got to mute the shitty Android side. I never even noticed you could actually be heard on streams.
Sometimes. Yeah, he's got the free trial until he either buys it himself or finds a friend who's getting it.
Oh yeah, I just learned about the free trial when I was hovering over.
So I think he said his free trial ends on the 22nd. So
yeah.
Plus, I ended up buying the pass after I game shared it for my cousin. So I gotta get the second half. I'm halfway done with the pass already. So
honestly, I know, like I said, you probably don't care, but this wouldn't even be happening if my dumbass wrote down my iPad code, you know? Since I always rely on a notes app on my phone, like, I never really needed to, you know what I mean? Because I either had my iPad or my fucking phone, you know? I mean, I texted my brother my PIN code, but I guess I texted him the wrong one because it didn't fucking work. So for these past few days, I've been waiting for Apple to fucking get their asses to fucking reset my PIN code. I don't know why their verification process is so fucking long. So
I don't know. I'm sure once my mom gets home from work tonight, I'm probably gonna have to hang out with her.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Family comes first.
Well, it's more so she's kind of upset type deal because of what happened with my sister, so it's gonna be family drama for a while because of that.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want it to be sounding rude because, yeah, it wouldn't take shit differently, you know what I mean?
Well, she basically came downstairs at one point while my parents were watching TV and just kind of whispered that she was moving out in with a friend. So then they're like, okay, you're not walking away after saying that, sit down so we can talk. So then they were apparently talking for a few hours about saying that if she moves in with her friend, that can be affecting both their insurance and costs for stuff and everything else.
I'm confused.
So that maybe that she should just... What?
Sorry for cutting in, but I'm confused. Why would it matter? Is the person that's moving with their friend or whatever 18 or older? Or are they just a kid?
Yeah, no, her friend's probably 20s something.
No, not. She's her own person.
Because she's still on her parents' insurance, but since she's not going to be living with them anymore, she can't get the insurance off of them.
Well,
so she's got to start paying for all her own insurance and everything else. Which she doesn't constantly work. She kind of works more towards part-time.
I think I get it. I know it's none of my business.
Basically, they started talking about that, about how it could affect their costs and everything else. And then they were like, so are you just moving in so it's closer to work, and since you already helped her babysit her kid type of deal? And my sister's like, oh yeah. So they're like, so you guys aren't dating or anything? She straight up tells my parents no. And then after she ended up just moving out, basically, without actually clearing it with everyone saying, oh yeah, just go for it. But my parents were kind of okay with her moving in with her. And then she moves out, I think, it was Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Basically just went to her friend's house after they got off work. And then yesterday morning, I believe, is night, my sister just texted my parents. Didn't even say it to them in person. Be like, oh yeah, I lied. I actually am dating her.
Wow,
And I was like, okay, first of all, didn't think she was actually going to come clean about them dating. Because me and my other sister already knew. So did a few of my cousins. It's just none of the adults knew. But I was like, didn't think she was coming clean with that. And I was like, if you're going to come clean about it, why are you doing it over the phone like a bum? It's whatever.
I mean,
I just know it's gonna. My parents are kind of like, we don't agree with it, but we're not gonna disown you type of thing. Because there are some parents who would disown their kids if they do that.
Understand.
But my grandparents, on the other hand, they're a lot more religious type stuff. So I don't know how well it's gonna go over once they find out here shortly. They're gonna find out within the next week at the latest. So.
Honestly, no. Trust me, me and my family are religious, but if someone's gay, they're gay. We don't give a shit.
It's kind of how I feel about it, but other people are more.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd say, liberal or serious about it.
Religious shit becomes a problem when they actually try to make people like put their beliefs onto others, you know what I mean?
I don't know how it's gonna go over with my grandparents. There's probably gonna be a big conversation type thing Christmas Eve about it and everything. So
I mean, as long as
it'll be what it's gonna be, I guess. So
I mean, as long as it doesn't get to where it would be punching or anything, shouldn't it be fine?
Well, considering my sister's probably not even going to show up, that's probably why we're going to have to end up telling them on Christmas Eve. Or sooner, because my sister's probably not even going to... Yeah, we always do a Christmas Eve party at my grandparents. Every year.
You know what I mean? That's the worst day for most people to say that. Holy
Originally, we thought my sister was going to wait until around New Year's. Like, basically at the end of the holiday season, that's when she was planning on moving out. And then all of a sudden, she just dropped it within the last week, and I told my other sister, I was like, what happened? I thought she was waiting. And we were like, well, I don't know. Because that's kind of the worst time to drop a big bomb like that.
Yeah.
Right before one of the big holidays.
It's even worse on Christmas Eve and New Year's, you know? At least for me.
My parents were talking this morning, and they told me to talk it over with my sister when she wakes up, and my one cousin who's known about it for a while, to get his opinion on whether we should tell my grandparents before the Christmas Eve party. That way, it's not like being blown up that day. They kind of already know, and then they can just potentially be talking about stuff over it, which will happen either way. But it'd be a little settled in by then if we told them before, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But basically, I'm probably going to have to hang out with my mom a little more than usual.
I mean, hey, family time can be fun.
Usually, we kind of go our separate ways at the house most of the time. I'm usually playing video games. My other sister, when she's home from college, which she is currently because of holiday, she's usually in her room playing games with her friends. And then my parents are usually watching TV downstairs when they're home.
That's exactly like my family, except my mom.
Even food, we usually all go to our separate rooms with our food and eat it, and then take our dishes or paper plates and get rid of them, type of deal. So
I know that's similar to a lot of families, but that's so fucking similar to mine, you know?
When we were younger, they made us all sit at the table and eat our meal type thing, but as we... high school and then after that, we kind of were all separate ways kind of deal.
Wow.
DB, you back, or...?
I mean, he seems to be AFK, so...
Well, he just joined my party on COD, so I thought he was back. But he's muted still, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, I've been on this. I completely forgot you can play COD right now. I'll get on it since